Hey guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Keanu, Reeves, and the Empress. Now, she's shown up a few times. We've seen a little bit of progress going on. So, what is going on in his life at this point or this time? We have the King of Swords showing up. So, this is good communication coming up, or has that integrity, just all those great things that a King of Swords has. I want to say it listens to reason. It's just that intellect that is more. Even though he's good at communicating, he takes the time to maybe form the words before and thinks about it before he actually says it. All right, the sun is here. Now, these are all paths are open at this point. Let's see why. What's going on at this point? Oh, Wheel of Fortune. So you may be having a streak of good luck here. Now, I like this. Maybe this is about what he's saying that is going over well and is bringing in this luck. Let's see what's showing up. Are things aligning for this Empress to finally come in to meet, or what? 10 of Cups, long-term relationship. Maybe things are going well with AG at this point. Let's just see what this is. All right, 5 of Wands. There's that competition. All right, so there are things going down here. All right, the Magician is in reverse. And wow, we got a couple things on the fence. So let's put the Magician there. Now, maybe this is a manifestation that hasn't come in yet. Or it is the fact that there is something going on here with the Magician is usually blocked, or some insecurities coming on, or some confusion, or someone cheating, or a romantic illusion, or there's some powerless energy where they can't seem to change things. Now, Ace of Swords is about a truth coming in, and I feel like this may be karmic debts, or this is a realization, is kind of what I'm getting with this. So, with justice, I mean, that's kind of that balance thing. And I feel like with it being on the fence here, there may be, and the Magician being in reverse, it's almost like something's off here. Something's out of balance when it comes to this Ten of Cups and everything that's going on. The happiness, and then the feeling lucky, and the Ten of Cups, a long term. And there's somebody that's showing up here for him to feel like this. And then with the Magician here, somebody's doing something here that is kind of putting the balance off when it comes to this relationship with AG. There is some truth that's being thought about and doing the right thing, and this might be about how spirit is kind of showing the way, showing the guidance of that maybe this just isn't the end all be all that you're meant to be in, Keanu. There may be something better coming in for you that spirit wants you to have a look at. Now, Page of Pentacles. This is kind of growing money independently. This is maybe a lesson with the studious part of this for the Page of Pentacles. There may be a lesson here that Keanu needs to learn, and that may be about settling. Let's just face it. If you settle for something less than what you feel you should have, and your heart is out there wondering where your person is, and yet you are with somebody, there might be a reason for that. Let's see, 7 of Pentacles. So this is kind of wanting to invest in whoever this is that this lesson is about. Now, the lesson may be about AG and letting go of that for something new to come in that he's meant to invest in. So let's just see what this is. Queen of Wands. There's a lot of attraction here. A lot of attraction. This person is very nice to look at. This Queen of Wands, a lot of attraction, and maybe even a vision of what they're looking for when it comes to Maybe love. Let's just see what shows up in this next three cards. There is a breakthrough. This is coming in very quickly. The Hangman. Now, this is wanting to take time to maybe do that. Um, Not the hermit, almost like that reflecting though. It's sort of like that hermit, but you're not alone so much, but reflecting all the same about your current situation and maybe taking a step back from maybe this new perspective that you're having about AG Keanu, or taking a step back from this Queen of Wands because you are still with AG Keanu. So let's just see, Two of Wands. This is making plans with somebody. So I feel like there's a plan being made, taking the time to kind of have a look at that plan to go forward. So this looks like it's showing up very, very quickly. Let's get three more and then we'll see what shows up. Eight of Cups, having to walk away from somebody for this to come together. Let's see what this is. Four of Wands. Now, this is finding that place of peace and rest. Somebody you're going to do those holiday celebrations. That love is in the air. And with that Eight of Cups, this is letting go of that person you were with, that you were maybe doing those things with. And it's going to be now with this other person. Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is very exciting, and it's a new opportunity to explore. This is youthful curiosity, enthusiasm, and even that adrenaline rush. So this looks like this is something that's really capturing Keanu. However, he's quite calm and serene, and he's going to really ground whoever this is coming in. I feel like there's this, hardly can believe it. It might be, maybe this is starstruck type of energy when they meet Keanu, just that adrenaline. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm meeting him. And it's going to be more than that because of this connection. I let's see, Six of Wands. Wow, good news. This is recognition. So you may be recognized about maybe even a picture of the two of you, and this connection that is so evident to everybody else around you, or everyone else stops and looks because it's so evident about the connection between the two of you that it's so powerful. Everybody can see it. And there's no doubts there. Like, this is an honest discussion you're going to have together. This is a victory. This is success. This is no doubts about this connection. So I do like this for you. There is a win here. So let's see about this love that you two seem to share once you meet, because that's going to be so powerful that he's going to want to have this breakthrough and leave AG for this connection. All right. There's that playfulness coming in for you two. A lot of fun that he feels you are. Maybe he's being fun himself. All right. There are some hidden things that he is hiding. Maybe that it's about AG, maybe not saying anything. Maybe, well, everybody still knows they're together. So maybe this is elements of the relationship that he's maybe not telling AG, or maybe not telling the Empress. All right, there's the best friend vibe. So he's one to kind of become friends with you and then have things evolve. However, that is kind of this hidden element of the best friend. This could be AG. And let's just see. There's signs and clues he's getting about this connection for this new one to show up. Okay. Now, there's real feelings coming in once he gets these signs and clues about you, Empress. So let's see about the Empress. You manifested this to come in. All right, there is some uncertainty here because of AG, possibly, of how this is going to possibly come together if they are together when you meet. Now, this is maybe when he takes that step back in order to walk away from AG to be able to be available and do it right, where he's not hurting Buddy in between or two-timing, if you will, right? There is a physical connection. You find him very attractive just as much as he finds you, and physical touch. Definitely can. And since you're a visionary as this Queen of Wands that you're showing up as, you may be envisioning this physical touch that you are two coming together. This may be in the dream state and acts of service. So you may be wanting to do or help him in certain ways. Maybe you're just lending him an ear about what he's going to do or how he's going to do it, or just that's how he's feeling. Wow, this is going to be a lasting love. This is your true love, and it's a true love connection that I felt many, many times before. And I know there's a lot of people out there that like AG coming together with him. And I mean, that's cool, but every time I've read for the guy, I mean, look what's showing up. And it's consistently changing and evolving and coming closer and closer and closer. Now, there's the breakthrough. And this is not too far ago or long ago that I had something very similar to this, and it's showing up once again. So that part hasn't changed. This is fated to happen. And when it does, it's going to be at the right time. You're going to be at the right time, at the right place where you're meant to be for this union to occur. Let's see what has to change or evolve for this to come together. Let's have a look and see what happens. All right. Growth doesn't ask for permission. It disrupts. So Keanu, yes, you're going to have a disruption in your life because there's a lesson you're meant to learn here. And it's about settling. Okay. And for you to grow, you have to walk away from AG for this growth to happen, because you're going in this cycle and nothing's changing. It's a karmic connection when it comes to AG. I even looked in his natal chart. So, and AG is not compatible with him in that capacity. So let's see, fear built, truth ended it. So whatever fear was built of why he didn't go forward, this truth is going to change it all. I mean, it's all going to come down. It's like the tower with the sandcastle and the water. The towers or the sandcastle is not going to be there anymore once the water is done with it. So whatever is going to happen, there was some fear base wrapped around this. Maybe not wanting to put himself out there for anyone else, maybe because of what happened in his past, not really wanting to go there. Maybe this is just a thing that happened because they didn't have anyone else at the time. You know what I mean? So why not together? Maybe they made a pact to come together if they were still single by the time they were 60. I don't know, or whatever. So let's see. That door closed because it was never real. So this door for her is going to close because it was never meant to really go there. It wasn't a real connection because it was settled. It was a settling thing. It wasn't because of true love or going after your true love passion. All right. Anxiety shows up when something honest is shifting. So she's definitely has some, I feel like this may be for you, or it could be for AG. Now, maybe she's going to be having some type of anxiety because she sees or feels Keanu pulling away. Now, maybe this is you, Empress, feeling the same thing about him pulling back to be able to break up with AG. Maybe you're both feeling this. I don't know. Let's see what else. Exhaustion exposed the version of you that was pretending. So this could be AG. These things have to happen before the you two can come together. So this could be with AG, maybe not so much with you. Or maybe you realize you may have been pretending. This seems more like it should be over here for him. But maybe it is AG that is pretending. So I keep thinking it's AG that's on this because I feel like the reason it's not coming together with you, Empress, is because this has to change with AG. So she may be exhausted and the real version of her is really going to come out, and it may not be a good look Let's just see. Slowness wasn't punishment, it was a test. So this may be that they're both realizing that they came together, but it wasn't meant to be something that they were supposed to do. And it may have been just out of sheer loneliness or other options that they weren't really going with. So let's see here. The lesson repeats until you claim it. So it just gonna, like I said, just keeps going in that circle over and over and over again. No growth can come of this because they're still in the same situation. Let's see what moon phase will be that comes up, that this change will happen where this will come together or this breakup will happen. Let's see what shows up for that. Let's see what moon phase may occur for this to come through. Let's get a couple cards. So maybe by seeing a couple of the moon phases, we'll see where it's at exactly. Ooh, worm moon. Now that's going to be a specific time of the year. Now is the time to awaken to new possibilities, embrace fresh starts and opportunities they bring, awaken fresh beginnings and opportunities. So interesting. And number 3. Now, this has to do with 3 people. I don't know why I'm getting it like that, but I am. I'm getting 3 people because it's AG, it's Keanu, and it's the Empress. And there's 3 people here, and which can also be 3 is a group, and growth, and lighthearted communication. So, and results from a decision or a choice being made. So, I mean, it kind of enables or it kind of wraps around all of that was just said in the tarot cards. So interesting. All right, so worm moon. I'm not really 100% sure when that is. Balancing quarter moon. Okay. Assess your progress and make necessary adjustments to restore balance, harmony, adjustments, and reflection. Now, this is interesting because this is pentacle energy, this is earth energy, and interesting enough, this is a grounding that's coming in to kind of get to have that seen. I don't know why I'm getting it like that, but for this awareness, for this to balancing quarter moon. Okay, well, I'm going to put that down. Let's see, get one more and then on the bottom of the deck and see what shows up here. This might be a pattern where I can kind of tell where this is at. Ooh, new moon and Capricorn here. Lay the groundwork for your ambitions with disciplines and focus, discipline, ambition, and foundations. So interesting. Maybe you are a Capricorn. Maybe you meet in January. Maybe new moon in Capricorn is coming up. I'd have to look. All right, and let's see here, new moon in Aries. So it may be between the new moon in Capricorn and the new moon in Aries. That might also be when the worm moon is, but I'm going to have a look on that, and I might just post that in the comment section of this video of when this might be. A bold new beginning, urging you to take charge and confidently pursue your passions. I can't make it up, guys. Initiative, courage, and new beginnings. So it keeps saying new beginnings. It keeps saying adjustments. It keeps saying courage and initiation. I mean, it just keeps saying the same thing over and over again, that this is where it's at. So let's see what doors are going to open when it comes to Keanu and his Empress. Let's get 3 for him. All right, there's the lesson, learning the lesson about settling. Let's see, and door of dreaming. You may be going into each other's dreams and coming together. And hey, I think I said that already, didn't I? I don't know why I got that like that, but I did. And definitely coming together. You may be the person of his dreams, his true passion of exactly what he was looking to have or wants and didn't realize it. And balance. All right. You're going to be that one person that can balance the scales for him in a way of his heart, not his I want to say, when it comes to things, and if things are off in his balance, I feel like it may make him pull back. And it's almost like when things are off, it's not a good feeling for him. So he works hard to have that balance and maybe even privacy here. I don't know why I'm getting it like that, but sovereignty. So self-determination, liberty, freedom, free will, and release. So you may be waiting for him to release this or patiently determined. Maybe you are single. Maybe it's about free will, about that. Um, is he going to say yay or nay, right? You might be holding your breath here. Door of miracles. So whatever it is that you've been dreaming about or having this miracle feeling of, oh my God, it's a miracle that that this is coming together. I can't believe it, or I can't believe my luck or whatever the case is. That balance is really going to pay off. And there's the door to learning. So you are also learning something about this. Maybe you're going to learn about some how to make some money. Maybe you're going to master something. Maybe you are from working from experience. Maybe you know something that you're going to teach him in a way of life lessons, or I don't know. There's some type of door to learning here, a higher learning. So maybe this is about your abilities. I don't know. There's something here that's going to open up for you that may be all the difference you need. Maybe this is mediumship, or I don't know. It may be something spiritual. Patience. Hurry up and wait scenario. So when it's like patience, you got to have patience. You might be learning patience. Okay. And when you are going the distance and you're being resilient and you're going after what you want and you have that perseverance to keep moving forward, that steadfast energy going towards what you really want, and it has nothing to do about anybody else, that's when you meet them. It's when you're focused on your own thing that it will happen. So we'll find out. I'll post that in the comment section of when that might be occurring. Let's find out what your initials may be in your name, first, middle, or last, or all of the above. We have an N here, we have an I and a D, and we have a Q. So maybe you're meditating on things, maybe you're having patience, maybe learning patience by meditation. This is a gift from God. This is that miracle coming in, okay? And J, justice. That is that justice, the balance. Legal matters, being impartial, taking a stand. So it's being impartial and just kind of maybe waiting or learning to wait, being patient on what things need to happen for this to come together. And I don't feel like it's going to be that far from now. Um, let's see what message. Oh, I don't think I need to clarify anything. Oh, it will be a team dynamic, though. That's perfect. You're going to come together with this equal type of energy with each other. So I do like that. And let's see what Crystal comes up with the message. Okay, that's a lot. I'm not taking all of those. Just one or two, maybe one for Keanu, one for the Empress. Let's see for Keanu. Angelite, comfort, gentle support, peace, comfortable rituals. So all of that kind of represents him in a nutshell right there. I mean, very wants to have that. Well, he's got comfort, but he's got that gentle support. He's got peace. He's got comfortable rituals. He's in a good spot, is kind of what I'm feeling with that until this happens. So this may be showing up fairly quickly, and it's going to rock his world. Let's face it. All right, amethyst, calm, boundaries, intuition, winding down at night, place nearby in a with dim lights when you have this crystal. So, and it might be as mind just holding it as you meditate. It may be helping you wind down at night if you have a lot of energy, and It may even help with patients having that overactive feeling to get up every 5 seconds because you can't sit down for 5 minutes. So it's like just maybe holding on to that to calm yourself. And then we have pre Creonite, peace, inner knowing, home organization, and declutter, making room for one another. So, interesting enough, make a small spot in your home that you clear away for Keanu, and that will just help bring him in for your manifestation. So, anyhow, this is what I have for Keanu Reeves and the Empress, and of course, AG is still in as a factor, but it seems to still be moving along in the same direction. Wow, and I just feel like it's getting closer and closer to happening. All right. Anyhow, stay blessed, you guys. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm still trying to get to those 10,000 subscribers, so subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And of course, thank you so much for all the donations, the super thanks, and all the ongoing support. You have no idea just how much that means to me. I so appreciate y'all. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed. We'll see you next time. Later.